Okay, so tomorrow, taking our quiz on 9.4, 9.5. I've got 12 questions here that I want to go over. Your quiz will be very, very similar. The first part, the directions are going to say simplify each. First two, very, very simple. Number one, we're given 3 over 4x, and then we are adding that with 15 over 4x. Now remember, the whole key when you're adding fractions together is you need a common denominator, the exact same denominator. And what I'm seeing is that both of these are the same denominator, so I can go ahead and say this is 3 plus 15 over 4x, which is better known as 18 over 4x. Now I do want to look and see, does 18 and 4 simplify? And in this case, 18 is divisible by 2 and 4 is divisible by 2. So this is really 9 over 2x. And then we're done. Number 2, we're given x over 3 plus 5. Now when I see this problem here as it's written, okay, I want to add these two together. I'm going to go ahead and write the 5 as a fraction, so I'm going to put it over 1. And then I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's the smallest number that both 3 and 1 go into? Well, they both go into 3. So I'm going to multiply 3 on the bottom and the top over here. That becomes x over 3 plus 15 over 3. And that's x plus 15 over 3. Now I can't add those two together because they're unlike terms, and so that's our final answer. For number 3, we have 7 over x plus 2, and we are subtracting 3 over x minus 1. Now remember, your denominators need to be exactly the same, and these clearly are not. And you can't, quote-unquote, add anything, so what we need to do is we need to multiply. Now I'm looking at here. This has an x minus 1. This does not. So I'm going to give this an x minus 1, but if I do it in the bottom, we have to do it in the top as well. Now I'm looking here, this has an x minus 1 and an x plus 2. This only has the x minus 1, so we multiply by x plus 2 in the denominator. But if I do it in the denominator, do it in the numerator as well. Now the whole reason of this doing it, or the whole reason we were doing that is so we can combine the fractions. So I'm going to write one denominator, x minus 1, x plus 2. And then I'm going to rewrite the 7, the x minus 1, minus the 3, and the x plus 2. Rewrite the denominator. And now we have to distribute. So distribute the 7. We're going to get 7x minus 7. And then don't forget that here it's negative 3 that you're distributing. And so negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6. Now we just have to combine our like terms. 7x minus 3x is 4x. Negative 7 minus 6 is negative 13 over the x minus 1 and the x plus 2. Number 4, same concept. We have x over x plus 3 plus 2 over x minus 1. I would recommend that you do this one on your own and then just check to see if you got it correct or incorrect. This denominator needs the x minus 1. Do it in the bottom, do it in the top. This denominator needs the x plus 3. And so now we're going to rewrite one denominator, x minus 1, x plus 3. We have an x and an x minus 1 up top. We have plus a 2 and then x plus 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. And so we have x squared minus x. This is x squared, that's minus x. It's a positive 2 that we're distributing. So plus 2x plus 6 all over x minus 1, x plus 3. Combine our like terms. X squared, the negative x plus the x is plus x. And then we have plus 6. And then all over x minus 1 and x plus 3. Number 5, we're starting out with 2 over x squared minus 16 plus 3 over x plus 4. Really, my eyes are drawn right here, x squared minus 16. We want to factor that first because it's a difference of squares, and that's going to cut down on the amount of work we have to do. So we're going to go x plus 4, x minus 4. That's how x squared minus 16 factors. Now remember, we want the denominators to be exactly the same. And so what I'm seeing here is that each one has an x plus 4, so that's good. This one has an x minus 4. This does not. So I'm going to multiply by x minus 4 over here on the top and the bottom. I'm not going to multiply by anything over here because the denominators are now the same. This doesn't need any other extra factors. So what we'll have is we'll have the 2 plus 3 times x minus 4 all over the denominator, which is x plus 4 times x minus 4. These came from your denominators. And then the 2 got written here, plus here, 3, and then x minus 4. So all we need to do is distribute now. 2 plus 3x minus 12 all over the x plus 4, x minus 4. And then combine our like terms. We have a 3x. And then 2 minus 12 is negative 10 all over x plus 4, x minus 4. Our last one for adding, number 6, is 2 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. Then minus 4 over x squared plus 4x plus 4. Remember, factoring the denominators will make our lives much, much easier. So it's really 2 over x plus 2 times x plus 1 because 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Minus 4 over, and this is x plus 2 times x plus 2. Because 2 times 2 is 4, 2 plus 2 is also 4. Now trying to find our common denominators, this denominator here has 2 x plus 2's. This only has 1. So I need to put an x plus 2 over here. This denominator now has 2x plus 2's and an x plus 1. This only has 2x plus 2's. So we need an x plus 1 here. Now that the denominators are exactly the same, we'll rewrite it with one denominator. X plus 2, x plus 2, x plus 1. Then we have a 2, an x plus 2, minus 4, and an x plus 1. We're going to distribute. So that's 2x plus 4. Don't forget that it's negative 4 that you're distributing. So it's minus 4x and then minus 4 all over x plus 2, x plus 2, x plus 1. Then combine your like terms. 2x minus 4x is negative 2x. 4 minus 4, that's 0. I'm not going to write that. All over x plus 2, x plus 2, and x plus 1. Alright, so that's part 1. There's going to be one more video where I'll do the last half of the quiz, and then you guys will be ready.